Get him. Oh, sorry, children. I was playing lightsabers with Yoda and some dude. Sorry about that. It's time for children's bedtime stories. Well, here's the new cover. And there's a little game on the back called Hangman. Sweet dreams. And you spell good night here, see? Check out my new timepiece. Children, you will like this story quite a bit. I dig it. It's fucking good. See, worked already, didn't it? Today's story is about 3 fucked up pigs and a big bad wolf. And they're still living with their mum. And she got tired of that shit, you know. So she says to him, "Hey, you 3 little fuckers, time to get out of the house." So they say, "Okay, Mom, we'll get out of here." Bitch. Anyway, it's in the book. Bitch. Anyway, she tosses them a little bag of money each. And she says, "Now, be smart about your purchase here. Don't be a dumbass." She told them to build a house of their own. I think it's about time they got the fuck out of the house, if you ask me. And before they left the house, the mom said, "Be careful. There's some evil fucking aliens and preds out there. And they've got blasters on their shoulders that shoot this green glob of shit on you that fucking just rip you in half. Then they rip your skull out. But it's okay." Turn the page. So anyway, they're walking down the forest, you know. And they're just singing a song like, "We're 3 little hogs and we're not afraid of anything. 3 little hogs, we're not afraid of anything." Told you I'd sing to you this time, kids. They find a clearing, but it's got trees overhanging it. That way, the FBI and their infrared can't pick up shit, if you know what I mean, kids. Aye. So the first little pig, he goes to the market, you know, takes his bag of money. Turn the page. And he just tosses it up to the gentleman working there, and he said, I need some materials for my house." The guy at the market or at the store, he said, "Alright, you sure you want this shit?" He said, "Yeah, sure do. I want to build me a fucking house out of this." You know what this dumbass little pig's gonna build his house out of? A bunch of fucking straws, man. Even the fucking bendy kind. What a dipshit. Anyway, he gets to work on his house and he builds a straw house. Red, blue, white, stripedy straw house. No shit. The second little pig, he goes up to the Mr. Man at the market, you know, the lumber yard, whatever the hell they call it. The place you buy shit to build a house, you know. That's what I'm trying to say. And he said, "Mr. Man, I need some shit to build a house." So he throws his bag of money up there and he said, "Alright, you sure you want this shit to build a house?" He said, "I'm pretty damn sure. I think it'll work out. My retarded brother just came by and bought a bunch of fucking straws. I don't know why." You know what the second little pig bought? To build his house? To be safe from all these evil creatures out there that are gonna attack your ass tonight when you go to bed? He bought his out of sticks. Sticks. That's pretty fucking stupid. He bought sticks. You can pick these fuckers up off the ground. Now these are a special kind of stick, I suppose. they light on fire at the end. So I guess that's what he wanted those for. Now the third little pig, and he built his stuff out of some secret shit. Can't he tell you yet? But he did a pretty damn good job, if you ask me. A week or two went by. Fuck's sake, I don't know. The book doesn't tell you. That's what it says. A week or two, I guess. Fuck's sake, I don't know. This book's not gonna tell you. It's exactly what it says. So, his house is complete, and all of a sudden they hear this evil rustling noise in the woods, you know, in the leaves, and they're like, oh my God, it's that big bad wolf. You remember that big bad wolf? I guess he came back to life. Probably went to the ER down there. Got sewn back up and shit. Anyway, they all ran to their houses. And the first little pig, you know, he's all shivering and shaking in there, and the wolf said, hey, this is my best wolf impersonation, right? Hey, little piggy, what's your name? He said, my name's Clyde. He said, hey, Clyde, why don't you get the fuck out of here so we can eat some lunch together? And Clyde said, no, that's not gonna work, 'cause you're the big bad wolf. I'm not a big bad wolf. If you don't get the fuck out of here, I'm gonna huff and puff and blow this piece of shit straw house down. Well, the wolf just picked up one of the straws that the little pig had left around, and he just went, oh fucker, just comes down like that. What a dumbass pig. Well, the pig starts running to his brother's house. You know, the dipshit built his house out of. They look like matches to me, but they're sticks. They're free. You can pick them up off the ground. Now this is what I don't get about the story. Turn the page. You've got a wolf. Those fuckers can run fast, right? So as he's running to his little brother, his medium brother, I guess. You got small, medium, large. That wolf, he just caught up with him and just chowed down on his ass. Caught him. That's what I don't get about this story, because they say that the little pig outran the wolf. Well, there's no fucking way. I've seen cheetahs do that shit. Catch all kinds of shit. A wolf can too. Trust me. Well, when he gets to the medium pig's house, he says, hey, medium-sized pig, what you doing in there? Why don't you come out here and we'll have some Colonel Sanders together, you know? Why don't you open this fucking door here before I have to just stomp a mud hole in it, and stomp a mud hole in your ass too. He said, I'm not coming out. That pissed off that big bad wolf. So the big bad wolf just took one of these little sticks like this, the medium wolf, or the medium pig, left lying around like a dumbass. Just lit that fucker's house up, medium-sized pig, and he had roasted pig for dinner. Sure did. Now that shit's pretty good, kids. Really is. Especially when you cook one under the ground, you know. You like really slow cook it. Takes all day, man. Then you have a big party with all your friends, you know. Drink a lot of liquor. Try it, kids. It's fun. Well, he wasn't quite done yet, man. And he sees a big house with a big fat pig. And the wolf, he walked up to it. Then he peeked in the window, you know. And he's like, anybody in there? Hello, anybody in there, damn it? And the big pig, he said, yeah, I'm in here. What do you want from me? He said, I'd like you to come out here and check out some shit with me. I'm gonna construct me a house out around here summers, and I need some help doing it. Well, that big pig, he didn't buy that shit. He knew he already fucking ate two little brothers. Cause as his house was burning down, the medium pig, he got on his cell phone and called him. Said, fuck's sake, my house getting burned down. There's a big bad wolf and he's on the way to you. But he couldn't do anything, you know, flesh rolling off of him, all that kind of shit. Kind of like you dip a pig in hot oil and crap. I've heard about that. I've never done it before. Well, this pig, he was smart. The big pig. He built his house stone. Which draws me to the conclusion that it was earth. See, he got stoned and built the house. Yes, he did. He stacked that shit so thick. That's what it says here. The big pig built his house stoned. Exactly. I'm not deviating from this story at all. So he started huffing and puffing. Now this big pig, he's smart. So he like took some of the inside of his wall out and he lit it. I guess he found a stick from his medium brother's house laying around while they were playing out there one day. So, as he put this smoldering herb out there underneath the doorway, so this wolf keeps huffing in and huffing in. You know, he's like, and you hold it in for like 20-30 seconds, man, and then and it didn't take but about 3-4 huffs off this good shit hydro. Started laughing at first, you know, he thought everything was funny, you know. His eyes got all red, you know. And he just passed the fuck out. And the big pig in the house, he was like, yeah, I knew this shit would work, man. He's looking out the window. So the big pig goes out there with a baseball bat. And just beats him in the head with it. I mean, like pieces of his head. His teeth are flying around and all the shit, man. He's already been cut up in another story I told you. This big bad wolf's going through some trials in his life. Absolutely. So after the big pig worked him over, he thought turnabout was fair play. So he dug a pit out in the ground, stuck an apple in that fucker's mouth, slow roasted him all day. Turn the page. The end. Well, that's the end of the story, kids. So the moral behind this story, pardon me, childrens, if you're ever going to build a house, you don't want to make it out of straws, little twigs and shit like that. Build it stoned. It'll be rock solid, and you can just kick back in there and enjoy it every single day. Well, now the Preds, they'll just shoot that fucking shit off their shoulder, you know. 3 little triangle ducks. They'll just blow your house away anyway. They don't give a damn. And they're gonna slow roast you in the ground with a peach cobbler in your mouth. Then they're gonna eat you. Trust me, I've been there. First your hair starts burning off your body. Then your flesh starts rolling off. One of the most painful ways to die. It is. So be careful tonight. And I've got a Christmas special coming up too. Anyway, this is Mr. Hollondonn with Mr. Hollondonn's Bedtime Stories. Sleep well. Sweet dreams tonight, kids. I'm getting too old for this shit.